Hi guys, I'm Saumya and I'm back again with another video. I hope you're all doing well. So I make a lot of bookish content on this channel. So if you love reading books, then do hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell icon. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about a book which was sent to me by the author, and that book is The Hitman by MANOJ v. JAIN. So let's get started with the video. The Hitman is a story of a man named Vivek who is about to turn 40 in a few hours when the story begins. Now Vivek is extremely depressed about his life and he has nothing to look forward to. Also, when you are completing this age related milestone, you obviously end up taking stock of your life as a whole. You end up taking stock of your previous decade. This happens when you turn 20, 30, 40. So that's what Vivek does. He has a stable career as a coder, but he doesn't have any love in his life and there is no hope of any love ever coming in his life. So he is just not happy with whatever has been going on in his life. So he decides that he's going to spend the last few hours of being a 39-year-old in an obscure bar named the Brahman Bar. And as he enters this bar, he observes other people and that makes him even more unhappy. So Vivek ends up striking a conversation with an interesting and a fascinating looking stranger. And by the end of this conversation, Vivek ends up hiring this stranger to kill himself because he's just done with life. But this stranger tells Vivek that he can't kill him right away, so he tells him that he'll kill him after 100 days. The Hitman is definitely a philosophical read for me. There are many things about this book that point to it being a philosophical read, and you'll understand it once you read it. So we read about the events that take place in Vivek's life during the course of these 100 days where he's supposed to wait for his death. Now this concept in itself is kind of interesting, honestly, because like here is a man who knows that he's going to die. In fact, he has arranged for it to happen and he's just waiting for that day. That is what becomes the highlight of the story. For the most part, it's a straightforward story. You do understand as a reader the direction in which the story is pointing because it's not hard to guess, and I don't think it's a bad thing because the story is not supposed to be a thriller. It is supposed to help you clear your mind in the sense that it's all a matter of perspective, that you should adopt a positive mindset. That's the point of the story. So it's a simple yet profound story and overall ends up having a very positive impact on the reader. Now there are moments in this book where Vivek thinks about the past. So as a result of all this nostalgia, or you can say all this reminiscing that he goes through, we learn more about him as a character. We learn about his childhood a little bit, we learn about his previous relationship, and that gives us more insight into why Vivek thinks the way he does. There are certain wholesome moments in this book as well that make you smile, that add to the beauty of the story. So since this is a straightforward book, it has a general and a broad message that it stays loyal to till the very end of the story. Now once you figure that out as to what that message is, there is nothing more to figure out, and that slows down your pace of reading this book. Now the good thing about this book is that it's not a lengthy read at all. It's a thin book. It has like around 130 pages, so that is the saving grace, because had this book been any lengthier with this kind of straightforwardness, it would have become a drag, and that doesn't happen, but it nearly does. Now the thing about the writing in this book is that it's very simple and easy to follow, which is great, but the story could have done with some more details and some more embellishments. Overall though, I still loved the positivity and I still enjoyed what the story was all about. It made me happy to read this book. So that was my review of The Hitman by Manoj V. Jain. So please do check this book out. I'll leave the link to check this book out in the description box. I hope you liked this review and found it useful. That was it for today's video. If you want to connect with me on my social media, the links are in the description box. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and stay safe.